Hey, Moon Omens family, welcome. Welcome, happy full moon, happy early new year. Tonight in Florida, it's overcast, but we'll see some moonlight pierce through the clouds tonight, and hopefully these clouds will pass by the end of the meditation. So it'd be awesome to share the affirmation with you all with the moon shining above us. That's my intention. Maybe let's all send that intention here, but no matter what, we'll go with the flow, and whatever's meant to happen will happen. And the moon is felt, it's here. And so let's all tap into it. Thank you all for joining. For those that are returning, and for those this is your first time, welcome. Here at Moon Omens, every new moon and full moon, we do these global live meditations. They're lightly guided, so I set an intention before these meditations that whatever's meant to be shared through me, may it be shared. And I also set an intention that whoever's meant to be on is also on. So I think there's purpose that every one of you is here. So welcome again. And so let's get into it. We'll start with a sound check. Let me set you up. There may not be too much visuals right now. The moon will appear, if when the clouds pass by, the moon will appear in this spot. However, I would suggest if you're comfortable, let's all close your eyes and enjoy this meditation in stillness and in calmness. And so that's why I enjoy closing my eyes during these meditations. If you all hear me okay, can you just type perfect? That'll let me know. And also let me know if the music needs to be louder. If you need the meditation music to be a little louder, just say louder. Or you can keep typing perfect. Thank you, everyone. Okay, how is this? Check, mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, we're getting a lot of perfects. So we are going to begin. Let's all start by grounding ourselves with our breath, by taking in a deep inhale through our nose. And hold at the top. And now slowly release. And if your hands aren't open yet, open them up so your palms are facing the sky. This is a signal that we are ready to receive. That we have already let go and released what's ready and meant to leave. And again, deep inhale through our nose. And release, and feel free as you slowly release. Breath from your lips, from your mouth. One more deep inhale through our nose. And as slow as you can, slowly release. And now return to your normal breathing routine, your normal breathing rhythm. And sink into this moment. Allow this music to carry you deeper and deeper into a calm and peaceful state. hands are open because the light of the full moon is shining upon them, shining blessings into our hands, into our hearts. We create with our hands, from our hearts. And the moon is shining blessings and is lightening our load. So as we move into 2021, into this new moon cycle, we create from a place of passion, of purpose, and of love. If you've been feeling any tension, or have been carrying tension with you, imagine your tension is confined to a ball. It's in a sphere in your hands. You are carrying the tension and the burden in your hands, and the light of the full moon is shining on it. It is illuminating the darkness and is illuminating what you don't understand. In this very moment, you are feeling peace, because what does not make sense has a purpose, and you are growing through everything that you are going through. In the light of the full moon is showering this feeling on you right now. Your burdens are beginning to disappear. And your hands are now empty and lighter than ever. And now you are ready to receive. And so may the moon bless you with the clarity that you need and that you're ready for right now. May you receive answers to your questions and feel the clarity and the peace that you've been searching for. supported and loved. There's a family of souls that are all open and being touched by the moon's light, that are all tapping in to this moment, with their hearts wide open and ready to grow and learn and evolve. You are supported by this soul family. Where you are right now, you're all tapped in and feeling this love that is present for us all. Clarity is here. Patience is here. Peace and love, honor and truth, pure virtues. It is all here in this moment. It is all within each and every one of us. You are supported by the soul family in this very moment. New chapters invite us to take leaps of faith. And as you do, know that you will find your wings. They will carry you through everything that you experience. Taking a deep inhale through your nose and release. And at your own pace, taking another deep inhale and release whenever you are ready. Begin to feel your fingertips and your toes. Wiggle your shoulders around. Taking a deep inhale through your nose. And slowly release. When you're ready, you can open your eyes or take your time doing so. And there she is. The clouds have passed, and we're being blessed. I'm just gonna move over to the grass real quick. I'm gonna sit down. All right, let's flood the chat with full moon emojis before I begin the full moon affirmation. I'm gonna do my best to go as slow as possible with the affirmation. For anyone that is able, not everyone, but anyone that's like in a position to write it down, that'd be awesome. And you could post it and tag Moon Omens and we'll share it on Instagram. This will come from the moment. I'm not sure what will be shared. However, my intention is that it's what we all need to hear, this collective, this family, and so I affirm. I am here. After a year full of experiences, highs and lows, I am here. I am feeling balance between all of the highs and lows that have unfolded this year. I am feeling peace. And most importantly, I am feeling love and acceptance and worthiness. I have found myself more and more through all that I have experienced. I have found myself to be stronger than I once thought I was. I have found myself to be wiser and braver and more willing to make it through, to fight through, but also to let go and to allow things to unfold. I trust the process. I let things play out when I'm not sure what to do. I take leaps of faith when I feel called to. My life revolves around my soul's urge to be free, and to grow, and to love, and to serve, and to be everything that I am meant to be. I am here. Excited for what's ahead. Open to what it comes next. I'm open to what comes next. Because the stars align perfectly. Everything is where it needs to be. And what challenges me exposes me to what I need to experience and what I need to feel for my soul's expansion. And so may it be. And so may it be. And so it is. So my moon is in Cancer. I'm a Leo sun, an Aries rising, and moon in Cancer. And so this moon is in her home sign, Cancer. It's just cool to see how everything happens exactly how it needs to. And I felt that in the meditation. My personal experience was, I've been feeling a lot of tension built up. A lot of in my emotions kind of translate into a lot of wild thoughts, and sometimes positive, sometimes negative, and I'll experience a little bit of both. Polar opposites throughout the day, especially during this time this moon really stirring the pot of like in my inner world with my emotions. And so it's the hardest for me to slow down when like during these times when I'm feeling like my emotions like rise like they are. But this meditation helped me to slow down, and a lot of clarity came. um, that exercise of putting our hands out and imagining like our tension being in our hands, like that came right from the moment. And it was needed like for me, because I felt myself kind of separate from my emotions in these thoughts and this tension for a moment. This little bit of separation in space allowed for some clarity to sink in, and found a few answers. So I hope you all were able to as well receive some answers, or at least feel a sliver of clarity that will help you as you move forward into 2021 and into this new moon cycle and this new chapter of your life. I see a question. How do you stop your mind to focus on meditating? Not every time I meditate, it's as easy as just closing my eyes and all my thoughts going away. But I think I start by, what helps me is by not pursuing to stop the thoughts, not trying to stop any thinking, more or less like giving myself space to feel like what I'm meant to feel. Like a lot of the times, the reason I'd want to stop a thought is because I'm one, trying to run from the thought, or two, I'm like trying to avoid the thought, or like I don't want the thought there. But in trying to find purpose in everything that unfolds, I kind of accept that that thought's there for a reason. And so meditation is me giving myself time with my thoughts. And most of the time when I do that, the thoughts kind of go away on their own, because clarity kind of sinks in and there's no more tension. The tension's what makes those thoughts feel appear so loudly. However, when we just face them head on and we sit there still, like, hey, come on, bring it on. Like, whatever's meant to fill my mind, may it be. In that moment, those thoughts shrink and we find the answer that we need. But when we're running from our thoughts and we're trying to escape them, they get bigger. And because the universe wants us to slow down, God within us is trying so hard for us to slow down before we speed up, because we're meant to feel this clarity, and we're going to when we just realize it's all here for us now. We have to be here for it. I see a question. What is shadow work? It'd be cool to see what you all think. Maybe you could share your thoughts below. What is shadow work to you? So shadow work. Well, I'll just share it for me. Like, I haven't been asked this question before or have had to answer it, so it'll be more raw from from what I'm feeling now. I think shadow work, in my own experience, kind of ties back to what I was just sharing about those thoughts that appear really loudly that we want to run from or are afraid of. I think for me, when I had a spiritual awakening, I became very exposed to all my thoughts, to a lot that was going on around me. I became aware of things that would usually just pass me by. And that could be good things, that could be heavy things. And please, like, I'm using the word heavy because that's really important, because that's what it is. It's heavy because we're carrying it with us as tension. And so shadow work for me is the parts of myself that are heavy, that need healing, parts of me that cause tightness, that cause fear and worry, like the parts of me that I'm still working through. But also I'm blessed for those aspects of myself because they humble me. They show me that I'm still on this journey, that I have a ways to go, and that the checkpoints that I get to, they let me know that my shadow work isn't defining me. Like when I have these moments of clarity, these moments of feeling good about where I am and feeling purpose, like they let me know that my shadow isn't defining me and making me a horrible person, because that's sometimes what that shadow side will try to convince us of, is that it make us feel like those parts of ourself that feel heavy, they define who we are, but really no, they're with us for the journey, and we're meant to evolve and learn and grow through them. And so a little wordy, very wordy, but I'd say shadow work is a process of us fully accepting where we are now in its entirety and allowing this moment to humble us, because we're going to feel both polarities. Sides of the polarity. We're going to feel like, wow, we've made it so far, and wow, we still have a long way to go. And it's amazing if we can feel and accept that right there, that we have a long way to go, but we've come so far. Well, the moon is now behind the clouds, but isn't that awesome? In the beginning of the meditation, we set an intention that after the meditation, we would see the moon. And there was like a good 5-10 minutes where we got to see her. And now looks like there's clouds for miles. So this probably is the time we'll hop off and go our ways. But this was awesome being able to connect with you all and experience a global live meditation with this soul family. Oh, it's a little dark. All right, everyone. Have a beautiful New Year's, a beautiful rest of your evening or morning, depending on where you are. And we do these Global Live meditations every new moon and full moon. So I will see you all for the new moon. Much love, Happy New Year, and thank you all again for joining and being a part of this soul family. All right, everyone. Much love. Bye now.